So when I first heard about minimalist and capsule wardrobes, my first thoughts were that it sounded really boring. No joke. I thought everybody that was saying they were so great was delusional, that they were lying to themselves. I just could not imagine a world where I had a tiny closet. I had had a massive wardrobe my entire life. It wasn't until I was super desperate and just not loving any of my clothes, not feeling like myself, that I gave it a try. And let me tell you, you guys, I am a total convert. And the beauty of building a minimalist wardrobe is that you technically don't need to add anything to your closet. You do not need to spend money. It's truly just a creative exercise of rediscovering who you are, who you always have been, and who you want to be in the future. So if you are minimalism curious, stay tuned. I am sharing all of those instant benefits you will likely experience if you dip your toe into a minimalist wardrobe. Let's do it. Instant benefit number one is that you will automatically feel like your outfits are effortless. I feel like everybody wants that cool, effortless, chic look, easy breezy, just gliding down the street. And how do you achieve that? For me, it's just been through actually having an effortless experience, which is the polar opposite of my prior life. When I had this huge closet, I would put together, like, no joke, up to like 7 outfits some mornings, feeling like everything was just off. The fit was off, the color was off, it wasn't the right length or cut for, work or whatever situation. And now everything in my closet just fits. All the fabrics feel good. All the colors are the right colors for my complexion, and there's not much there. So it actually is so effortless. I can mix and match pretty much anything on the rack, and it looks really, really good together, and I just feel much cooler and much more effortless. The next benefit of having a small closet is that it is a major time saver. I am not a person who will show up places late, but I am also always running late before I leave the house, and then I go to very great lengths to get there on time. Speed walking, running, speeding in my car, just not good. A very stressful way to live, and I really blame a lot of that. Well, I blame myself for having this huge closet, but I can really, I guess, more so say, accredit my lateness to having too many clothes. I just had decision fatigue. There were too many options and not a lot of great options. And now I would say 80% of my closet I can mix and match again with each other, and it's just so simple to throw on an outfit. If I'm running super, super late, I used to throw on the most whack outfit and just feel like an idiot the rest of the day. These days, I can throw on something extremely fast. Like if I look at the clock and there's 2 minutes or like 5 minutes until I need to be out the door because I just wasn't watching the time, I can throw on pretty much anything in my closet super quick and feel very confident moving out the door. Maybe it's not the most prolific outfit style-wise, but it's something that I feel very like cool and comfortable in. So yes, save yourself some time, declutter some clothes. The next benefit you may likely experience is an instant confidence boost. If you have clothes in your closet that are too small for you, that is just the most absolute horrible feeling when you're getting ready in the morning, putting on some jeans that are just a little too tight. That'll really make you feel good about yourself for the rest of the day. But for me, in my closet now, that never happens because I literally don't have anything that does not fit me. Everything fits me right now. I'm a firm believer that I'm a firm believer that our clothes should fit us, not the other way around. The fact that we are trying to fit our bodies into these small little pants and shirts, just ew, why? No, I'm good. I do not live like that anymore. Everything on the rack in my closet fits me perfectly, and it makes me feel like my body is good as is, and focusing on more important things than, fitting into a smaller size. I feel like that's consumed way too much of our minds as women for way too long, and I'm just simply over it. So I hate the numbers, I hate the sizes. Frankly, I will just cut sizes out of my garments a lot of times so I don't have to think about them, and that actually does help me too. So yes, confidence boost, only keep things that fit. The next instant Benny that I wanted to share with you guys is that you will instantly get to know yourself better, who you really are. I feel like that is all of our life's journey, right? Is just discovering who you have always been, who you were born to be, a little maybe dramatic and digging deep when it comes to a wardrobe. But for me, my outward appearance is very, very important to me as far as reflecting how I'm feeling on the inside. And when you pare down all these outside layers of clothes that aren't you, what you'll be left with is everything that is you. And feeling like your outward appearance, how you present yourself in the world, matches like what's in your heart and your current life state is just the best feeling. I feel like you can kind of forget about what you're wearing, which sounds counterintuitive because you're just in the moment being present. So for me, I've really gotten to know myself better. Everything I used to own in my closet, a lot more sparkles and frills. I do have that girly girl side. I like a lot of that style, but for me, it's not something I feel like I need to wear all the time. I feel like I can express those facets of my personality in other ways. And also, I am always changing. I am not the person I was last year, definitely not the person I was 5 or 10 years ago. And so for me, having a closet that matches who I am right now is just the absolute best feeling. The next instant Benny I've got for you is that your old clothes will all of a sudden look new. I think it is just the negative space around a small wardrobe. There's actually space between each, hanger. It's not all crammed in there together. It's kind of like when you go into a boutique that just has a few things, some jewelry, a couple candles, maybe some incense going. Everything just feels very precious and intentionally put there. Even if it's not expensive, it looks expensive compared to if you go into a boutique that's just loaded down with merchandise and really crammed and stacked in there. It just doesn't feel as elevated, even if those products are technically, of higher value. So when I look at my closet now, I see such beauty, and it's not because I'm buying expensive brands. It's my same old stuff. It's because I have a lot less, and also I'm able to give it so much more TLC. Things aren't falling on the ground. If something needs dry cleaning, I have the time to deal with it. If something needs to be ironed or pressed, I actually do that. And I used to never do that with anything in my closet. I just didn't have the time, and I felt like nothing was very precious or mattered that much because a lot of fast fashion, and I still have some cheaper pieces in my closet, but I actually care for them and they last a lot longer. And you know what? Another bonus, Benny, is that I don't do as much crazy laundry. Yes, I do laundry, but it's a lot more frequent and it's super manageable. I feel like I actually love doing laundry now. It's now my favorite chore. It used to be my least favorite. I would have these crazy mountains of laundry that would take me a solid weekend to do everything. I would just let them stack up. And I also feel really bad about just my clothes being in heaps and getting mush with damp towels. If you're a messy gal, you know how it is with the laundry. So these days, I feel like my laundry is so manageable and I absolutely love that. So those for me were all of the instant benefits I experienced from having a minimalist closet, and actually saw a lot more long-term benefits as well, but I thought it'd be fun to share these kind of instant ones. Hopefully you experience them too. And if you're curious about minimalism, you're wanting to give it a try, there is truly nothing stopping you. There are no rules. Don't listen to anyone who says that there is. It is your life. So just feel it out, see what works for you. Maybe you try having 5 pieces in your closet or 100 pieces, maybe more. For me, it's all about managing the inventory of my closet. If I have so much that I can't take care of my clothes or find outfits that I like, I know it's just too much. So for me, I don't count. It's more just kind of an internal gut decision or barometer in that way. We have our women's intuition, or if you're a dude watching this, your dude intuition about what's right for your life. So just be honest with yourself. And the clothes you declutter, they don't have to be thrown into a fire. You can just straight up put them in a box, in your closet, in your basement, and just wait and see what you do with less. And I will say, I have never reached for the pieces in the box that I set away. I just am so much happier with the clothes that I have, and I feel like I'm way inspired to create all these new outfits. I actually feel like I have more of an abundance of options and just coolness in my closet than when I have a crazy amount of stuff. So that's my experience. If you are trying out having a minimalist closet, please comment below or just say hey in the comments. I'm having so much fun on YouTube. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I'll catch you in my next one. Love you. Have a fun day. Bye.